everybody. Welcome to the Chaos Chronicles. My name is Jess, and today's going to be a little different because it is just me today. This isn't going to be a typical episode. I want to address the elephant in the room, or the couple elephants in the room. If you guys are watching this on video, then you will recognize that I am in a different space. We've got the white walls behind me, different chairs, and we've been kind of MIA for a couple months. I know we've released 2 episodes in January, but those were actually recorded at the end of summer. So it has been a few months since I have sat down and got all the podcasting equipment out and was able to just sit down and chat with you guys. To begin here, this summer, my husband joined the military. So in the beginning of October, we actually had to move from Minnesota to California. And that is where we currently are. We are currently in Southern California. It's just me and my husband, Mitch, that are here. Trent, Jamie, and Connie are all still back in Minnesota. And I miss all of them terribly. But we do talk quite often. We have been here for 3-ish months now. I am recording this in January, and I'm hoping to get this out relatively soon after making it. But because it's been a couple months, we are finally settling into living here in California and getting into new routine. And so myself, Trent, Jamie, and Connie all want to get back to recording podcasts for you guys because we love it. We have so much fun coming up with cases, talking books, talking about ghost stories or spooky hauntings, alien abductions, who knows what, right? That's why we have our Wednesdays. That going forward will not change. It will be me and then either Trent, Jamie, or Connie. They have all told me that they want to continue. I did set them up with podcasting equipment before I left. So they all have their own equipment to record with. And I mean, I know there will be some kinks. The only people that have done remote recording already are me and Connie. So I'm sure there's going to be some kinks, but we will figure that out. Our topics are going to stay the same. And going forward, I might be doing more solo podcasting as well. And I do have a secondary chair here next to me, and that could be filled with one of my animals because they do love sitting in the chair. Or I have met a couple people here that would be interested in coming on the podcast as well. So I am hoping that I will be able to get a few new faces in here for you guys as well. One of the reasons why it took me so long to be able to sit down and start recording again is that to move, we sold 90% of what we had in Minnesota. And that unfortunately also includes my house. We did sell my house, which I am still very sad about. But I didn't want to start recording until I was in a space that I was more comfortable in. And now we have gotten to that point. I also, for a personal update, I obviously could not continue my job as a paramedic in Minnesota. And I am currently not looking for a paramedic job down here. To be frank, I don't want the hassle that comes with trying to become a paramedic in a different state. I know it's possible, but also after living down here, the area that I'm in is way too busy, and I don't really want to work in this area at all. I have been working part-time gigs as a social media manager, and that's been a lot of fun, and I have learned a lot in my time doing that. So that's also been keeping me pretty busy. But again, I've missed podcasting so much. It became such a big part of who I was, and also just having so much fun with my friends and being able to talk about these insane cases or talking about alien abductions, talking about books, even though it was twilight, we did get through it. And, even though me and Connie complained about Twilight a lot, it was fun to be able to make fun of a book and just have fun with each other and have something that made us connect more than what we would have otherwise. Not that we don't talk to each other, it's just that we're in that stage of life. When you're teenagers, you are glued to your phone. You can get a You'll get a text message and instantly reply. You are glued to your phone. And we are to that point now in our life that none of us are glued to our phone. And in all actuality, we can go days without talking to each other just because none of us really like our phones. We don't use our phones all that often. And so having the podcast again would be nice to be like, hey, all right, every so often, me and Jamie, me and Trent, me and Connie gotta hop on here and chat with each other about who knows what. That was fun back in Minnesota, and I'm sure that'll be fun again. And hopefully, we can get some of them out here soon. I know all of them do want to come and visit us in California, and it would be a blast to have them come out. But I do hope that you enjoyed the last 2 episodes that I did release in January. Those were the final 2 episodes that were filmed in my Minnesota house. So we're hoping to get episodes coming out more and more regularly. We have some exciting things planned coming up. So I really hope that you guys do stick around, and sorry for being MIA. If you guys have any recommendations for episodes we should do or topics we should cover, please send us an email. That will be linked down below. Also linked down below is a list of all of our social media platforms. Those also kind of got neglected over the past couple months, and I do apologize for that. But we will start being active on them again and make sure that you are following all of them so that way you stay up to date on what is going on. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out and listening to me rant for a few minutes. And hopefully, we will be back very, very soon for an actual, real, full length episode. Bye.